See, the devil be busy. The devil be busy. We just did that big old live. That was what, 30 minutes? And we had people in here doing their thing. I was answering questions about this puffy thing. We covered all type of intricate pieces, you know, but I'm gonna have to do it over again in a sense of like, I'm back. The Alphahebrew is back, and it feels good to be back. And we was chopping it up. We was having a good one, man. We was having a good one. But we're just gonna touch on them pretty quick. But it's always all praises to our Father, Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai. Yes. Been gone for 2 years. Blase blah. Hopefully this don't overheat, cause it did a little overheat thing, and it dropped us out the race, you know. But I feel like that's the devil, you know. Cause you know what we saying about Puffy and all them is true. You know, Puffy shouldn't be in jail. Cassie should be in jail. Just because you lace baby oil and all this other stuff, that's not a crime. Just because you have freak offs and stuff, that's not a crime. You know, we just got to do better by our people. You know, we touched on the Epstein and the list, and if he dead or not, and everything. It was a good conversation. It was a good back and forth, man. And but you got to free Puffy, man. Like I said, they did it to Pop, did it to Bill Cosby, did it to R. Kelly. You know, they like to just pick and choose. That's all, man. That was a good 30 minutes just wasted down the drain. But it's 30 minutes that people got to see, you know, but the other people can't get to it and get to break it down like we did. That's so not fair, man. It's so not fair. But yeah, no, they just going after Puffy because he owned a lot of stuff. What else? You know, he had the Ciroc, he had the deals. They paid Cassie the $30 million by the people that he was going back and forth with. Cassie, did she really marry the dude? Because that's why they started beefing. The Cassie husband, he worked for Puffy and stuff like that. So it's just an attack on his character, you know. And then Adam 22 and no jumper, you know, doing that to them brothers up there and making the brothers go back and forth with each other. And y'all hit the like button. And just because if I say something y'all like to hear, stop leaving and stuff. Like, just get some good information, and then y'all can talk back too. I don't bite at all. What's good, Ak? Yes. Same here, man. Most High, He got me. I know I've been gone for a long time. It's been, almost 2 years? Yeah, you know, I feel bad, man, but just seeing the state of the world, I'm like, you know, I'm just chill. People gravitating towards Charleston White. Who else? Rizza Islam and Umar Johnson and all these, you know, the comedic community. I love them brothers, but they was gravitating towards them. So I was just like, you know, I'm good, man. I'm gonna just chill. And clearly, they don't want to hear my message, you know.
But that's okay though. Like, reach one, teach one. As long as one person get the message, then, you know, our praises.
3 degrees of separation. Ain't that it?
6 degrees.
6 degrees. I didn't
narrow
it down to 3. It's like, come on, man. But 6 degrees of separation, I understand. So,
you put me on, and now you done forgot.
yeah, for sure. But yeah. Shalom, King. Yeah, man. They gotta get Puffy out of jail. Black people, we gotta stop attacking our people. And every time that they say we did something, we have to stop believing it. They always make us barbaric. They did the same thing with Tupac. They made him a sexual deviant, right? They made it like he was just this monstrous, barbaric, horny guy that was just going around doing whatever, you know, and just to destroy his character and what he stood for, because he was a Black Panther, you know, and he believed in the Most High also. You know, I don't agree with everything, like the brother was saying in the live, that got disconnected. I don't agree with everything that, you know, black people do, my so-called black people do, but right is right and wrong is wrong. If they throw Tupac in jail, and they throw Puffy in jail, and they throw all our brothers and sisters in jail, Donald Trump he should be in jail. How did he go up there, take a picture and sign some autographs, and then he's free? You know, we can't do that. Well,
B1 Bonner. He said, indeed, a lot of distractions for Jacob. The Most High warned us.
He sure did. He sure did. It'd be a lot of distractions.
Thomas, he said, yo, G&G. I'm sorry, y'all.
Man, I'm not, I'm a little old, G&G. I'm a little old with the acronyms, man. You gotta, you know, like, I ain't that old, but I'm saying, like, I don't do the acronyms. I do them, but I don't understand them that like that. Say hi. I don't even, we getting used to this, man. I haven't did a live in
since like 2018.
Since, yeah, like it's been like 5 years, but I'm gonna tap in though, cause I'm starting to see our people coming back together. So I'm gonna tap in a little bit more. And my wife, she was getting exhausted too, making the videos and editing them and, you know, putting them together and stuff. But she gonna get back on hers, you know, eventually.
Yeah, because in case anybody didn't know, because I don't think you ever told me we had two kids back to back.
Yeah, 2 kids back to back.
We went from 1 to 3 with the quickness.
Yes. So I got 3 kids total. I got 2 girls. They right here, and the only reason they quiet is because they buy the fountain of youth. That's the only reason they quiet.
I said shalom to your wife. So shalom, brother.
We need to see your paperwork. Heard you work it.
What are you talking about?
Why did? Hey, that's funny. Why everybody? Who is, man? What you mean working? Like working on what? Like a project? You want to see my bars? Like he said, I heard you working. Nah, I ain't Charleston White. I'm none of them. I don't work for the feds and stuff. They like, yeah, he popped up. He gonna try to get the Hebrews. He gonna try to get them out of here. Nah, I don't work with no police, man. Like, I'm not Martin Luther King and none of them, man. Like, it's me. But yeah,
the only person you work for is the Most High.
I only work for the Most High. You can see them papers. I got the Torah, I got the King James. I got all my scriptures. You can see that. But nah, yeah, Puffy. You know, I'm glad that. Hey, mama. Hey, girl. Cute self. You gonna let me get my rocks off? Who you mugging me? I love that here. But yeah, I'm glad they dropped those charges for Puffy though, because it wasn't fair, you know. And y'all gotta remember, Puffy, he gonna keep all them receipts, man. So everybody that was dissing him and everybody else making fun of him, he cutting contracts. He not gonna work with a lot of people. I can see it now. He gonna have more revenge in his heart than he did before he went to jail and things like that. And they only care because Cassie is half breed, man. She's white and what else?
She don't even know what she is, because one week it's Mexican, the next week it's black. Like, she don't even know what she is.
Right, you know.
Cassie's just a biracial. We'll put it like that.
Yeah, she just biracial, whatever. But mama, give her the juice. Y'all see that nobody cared when Puffy did the things to Tupac. Nobody cared when Puffy did the things to Black Rob. Nobody cared when Puffy did the things to Craig Mack. Nobody cared when Puffy did the things to his wife. What was his wife's name? Kim Porter. You know, all these people mysteriously died and illed and came up missing and stuff, and whatever happened to those people, nobody cared. But as soon as he kicked Cassie in the behind, because they was drunk fighting, now all this stuff has been blown out of proportion, man.
It says, LOL, just trying to bring a smile, and I was successful. Keep up the good work with family, bro.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. I appreciate that, man. I definitely, because somebody called me a fed a long time ago. They was like, man, you a fed like Michael X, you know, because I was dropping them jewels, man. But nah, I don't deal with the devil at all, you know. I deal with our people. Been gone for a long time, 2 years, almost 2 years. So I had to come back, and I've been seeing a lot of stuff, man. Like I said with the R. Kelly and the Hugh Hefner, we touched on that too. Hugh Hefner, like, why he not in jail? Like, I'm not gonna say why he not in jail. He is in jail. We're somewhere in the kingdom, but why didn't he go to jail? He made a whole dynasty with the Playboy. He had all those were sex workers.
Yes,
believe it or not,
absolutely.
those were sex workers. According to what they said, he paid for that.
Yep.
Right? He would give them bonuses and stuff. That man would give them bonuses and stuff, and you know, he had them young ladies, and nobody said nothing. You know, nobody said nothing, and then R. Kelly, they listened to R. Kelly music and really thought he had people trapped in a closet. This is crazy, man. But Hugh Hefner literally had people trapped. He had all type of secret rooms and everything.
Yeah, he did.
You know, he had all them cameras. You know, like that's why y'all so-called industry people, y'all have to do the NDA stuff. You know?
The crazy thing is though, like a person can break an NDA.
Yeah, but he can sue you.
Well, that's true, but I mean,
He
people are
are
willing to take the risk.
Yeah. Yeah, people, I mean, you got to take that risk, but I don't think you can use that in court, King.
Yeah, you can. Depending on the state. It's dependent upon the state.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you shouldn't be able to use that. If you break, if it's a contract clause and you break it, you shouldn't be able to use that in
And
court.
some people get fined. You know, you can get fined for that. Somebody said Hefner dead. Yeah, we know. That's why he said he's somewhere where the Most High.
Yes, the Most High sent to a different type of jail. Yeah, but he didn't go to jail as in prison. Like, he got away with it. You know, who else? The Epstein. Like, I don't believe he died. I believe he faked his death and stuff like that. And his list, why that Epstein list haven't came out, you know? It's a lot of y'all favorite people on that list. You know, I believe even Chris Tucker was on that list. He had to come out and say, "Hey, look, I wasn't messing with no. Well, what island was you going to? What else is there?" You want me to hold her? These girls are wild, man. They are crazy. Stop lifting your mama's shirt, girl. Lord, it's okay, mamas. But yeah, he should be free, man. And then we have to touch on the no jumper, you know.
Yeah, you were telling me about the fallout.
Yeah, the fallout. My man's 4Extra. He had that unfortunate incident with his hand. We was definitely rooting for him. I like dude. And I like Spody Face because he a Hebrew Israelite and he know that he a Hebrew Israelite. And he voiced it and he know who the Most High chosen people are. So I like those dudes, you know, and they Crips. Also, Nipsey Hussle, he a Crip too. He was, he still is, but he no longer with us. I like them dudes. I like the Bloods too. I like everybody, man. As long as you come to the Most High, I like you. King Peel? I like him too. He a Blood and stuff too. I like him. I like these dudes, man. And Adam, he just be up there, like I told y'all before in the Culture Vulture video, like he pins these people against one another and starting all these gang wars and things like that. Y'all can't support that type of stuff, man. And he beefing, so-called beefing with the 4Extra, the Adam. So now he bringing all his enemies. Remember, he was up there, this my friend, came to my house, talked to my wife and all that. Adam 22 is the devil. He is the devil the Most High speak of. You know, man had the unfortunate incident and now it's funny. It wasn't nothing funny about that. It wasn't nothing funny about it. Because before, he was terrorizing him. You know, then he had that unfortunate incident, right? And look, everybody's saying the same thing with the 607 Hey, I'm nice with these names. With the voodoo thing. But now I don't know if he did that or not, but I just, me personally, I watched it, right? Mamas, I watched it. This is why I don't do videos with my children. Y'all will never get to hear me, because it's like they always want to be around me and they be screaming and yelling and stuff. You play your little thing. Yeah, you. Cutie. Both of y'all cute. But yeah, he had the, with the cup thing and the water and all that. And, I don't, when people be having them skull heads and stuff and talking about this is holy water and all, but Adam himself, like, look at what he do to black people.
He can't use that 4Extra for money anymore because he found the name for himself. He
found the name for himself and, he so-called his superpower is gone, right? There's 3 people that hit hard, right now. Me, 4Extra, and Deontay Wilder. These, they different, So he think his superpower gone. So now he don't want to, do business. And he was right for wanting, $50K for an interview.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, he deserved it because No Jumper was dying off until he got, because remember the Crip Mac went to jail, Brick Baby and all them. Yeah, we be staying tapped in with everybody. We can talk about everything because we watch everybody, you know, whether it's entertainment or whether we learn it, we watch everybody. But when them brothers went to jail off of, you know, that No Jumper, because they was free until they went there,
Yes, sir.
right? Then he always find the next, he's like a puppet master. He always finds somebody else to string along and do the strings and stuff. And then dudes go right up there and they fall for it, man. And now, that's why I say these platforms, they've got to be responsible for, or got to be held responsible for the things that be happening to these black dudes.
Absolutely.
There's more deaths from these dudes that be going on these platforms, for real, than anything. You know, every time you turn around, one of them dudes do an interview or be on the platforms, and the next thing you know, they gone. You know, that dude is the devil. He be tricking his wife. Why he ain't in jail?
Thank you.
He do. Why Adam 22 not in jail? Why Adam 22 ain't in jail? He literally solicits sex. He's publicly saying it. Like, I pay men to sleep with my wife.
That's diabolical.
Yeah, it's crazy. He bring them dudes. King Pill said he had a whole text message thing. He was hitting them up or something like that with his wife, and yeah, he obsessed with other dudes' extremities, like black men extremities. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he sure is, you know. The dude is just the devil, man, pinning them brothers up against each other. And I heard Adam, you know, he tapped in with the feds, so y'all gotta be careful with Adam. I believe his family, like, they tried to arrest his family a long time ago or something like that, and he got cases dropped because people used to be lawyers and officers and all fed work and all that. Adam got paperwork on him, you know, so y'all gotta be careful. And Vlad too. Vlad is evil too. You know, you got to stay away from them, man. They should not be allowed in our culture. This is what happens when we open the doors for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is what happens. They come in and just destroy. You know, they destroyed all the Hebrews, the movement. Look at what happened to the Hebrew Israelite movement, the One West. I'm not gonna say us, but the One West. Look what happened. I told y'all that was gonna happen. You know, like what's going on. I don't even want to talk about it because I don't want to do it dirty. But what's going on with what's going on with these Hebrews, man? I ain't gonna say y'all names because I don't want to do y'all dirty like that. But what's going on with these Hebrews and these Edomite men and sending pictures and stuff? Like what? Let the people know what's going on.
I don't know.
I'm talking about just the whole movement. Like either the Israelites are in jail, because we still Israelites. So I'm talking about the One West movement. Either they in jail or they into some type of like freaky stuff.
Yeah, getting caught up in things that
holy man shouldn't. Yeah.
You know, you're supposed to be set aside. You're not supposed to be in stuff like that.
Yeah, and that's sad though, because at the end of the day, we all brothers and sisters.
Absolutely. And it's like to go at the committed community for what they were doing and then get caught up in the same type of stuff. Well,
that's what I'm saying.
You know, it's just, it makes us look bad.
Yeah, nah, you're right. Yeah, we just got to do better, man. But I'm back. I'm going to be tapping in a lot. Y'all got to follow me on the, Twitch?
Yeah.
Follow me on the Twitch. What's the other one? TikTok? Y'all about to say offer up. Follow me on offer up, you know, you feel me? I'm gonna be going live. But yeah, follow me on TikTok, Twitch and stuff, and we gonna tap in and, you know, make these videos, and it do feel good to be back. I got some stuff to tell y'all, man. Like I got some stuff to tell y'all, some more things to predict. I'm like, who? I'm like Isaac in the Bible, Isaiah. Because, man, everything I said really came into fruition.
I get what you're saying, yeah.
I'm just not self-proclaimed, but I'm saying, like, it's a little scary. It's a little, I'm like, then I call me the Black Simpsons. I said I'm the Black Simpson. Mm-hmm. You know, the cartoons, because everything that they said, it came into fruition, you know. That's how you know this stuff is planned. Predictive programming, yup. The Simpsons, they got to be tapped in,
yep.
You know.
Because they're just foreshadowing what's gonna happen. They already know these things are planned.
Yeah.
They're planned. And then they wanted to manifest in people's brains so they can be like, oh yeah, you know, the Simpsons said it. It's like, yeah, you said it because y'all planned for it to happen now.
Y'all planned for it to happen, yeah. And yeah, man, y'all, when y'all come in, even if it's for 2 seconds, hit that like button. We gotta do better at pushing the word and pushing the truth if y'all want me to stay, because I've been gone for 2 years, man. 2 years. And I see all these dudes getting the support, and I don't need no money or none of that. That would be helpful too, but I just need y'all to support. And supporting is just pushing the word so the right people can hear it, so we can stop the things that they're doing. You know, like with the Umar Johnson, you know, they pushed Charleston White. I don't know why Charleston White, why he has a platform to even speak.
Because it's drama.
He's not even qualified to speak. He's not even intellectually inclined to speak. You know, Umar Johnson, I like him, right? But it's like, how do they get the floor? Like, he keep talking about this Marcus Garvey stuff, and I get it, you know. Peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and peace and, like, all right, we heard it the first time, you know. And he be stealing my video you know he do. Look, when y'all get a chance, scroll through my videos and then go through Umar Johnson so-called I don't have a channel video. You know he said he don't have a YouTube channel.
So who's putting that stuff up?
Like, this dude, I like him, but he be woofing, man.
Umar Johnson is hilarious.
He funny though. I mess with him. They talking about he conning people because his bank account. Nah, that stuff do really happen.
You said he's in Africa, so if he's in Africa and he was trying to use his debit card and stuff over there, it's a good chance they did freeze his account.
Yeah, like they froze it. Said the lady he was messing with, you know, froze it and stuff or whatever happened, and they getting an investigation and stuff. So I don't know, man. But you know, all these people like RZA, he disappeared. Like the true one's gonna stop, man, if y'all don't support, because their job is to attack us. Their job is to attack us. The ones who really know the truth. They want to keep the Malcolm X and the Huey Newtons and all the political leaders. They want to keep them, you know, out of the frame.
That's true.
You know, they want to frame them and set them up and do this and do that. You know, so sometimes people just feel like it ain't worth it. Just like Jonah.
You're risking your life.
Yeah, just like Jonah. I'm like Jonah in a sense. You know, but I ain't about to get in the belly of that beast. But I'm like Jonah, like sometimes it's just like it ain't worth it. It's always worth it, but sometimes you feel it's just not worth it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need to take a break and regroup and center yourself so you can spread the word and give the knowledge and the message, because you know you'll lose yourself trying to save everyone else, and if you lose yourself, you're no good to no one.
No, that's true. Y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all tap in. Y'all hit that little like button. Ain't it up here? Let me see if I don't even know if I can do it. Yeah, hit that. I only got 1 like, man. I sound like them people that be begging for likes. Hit that like button, man. Like, come on, it's free. But yeah, nah, we gonna give y'all some good stuff, man. I got a lot of stuff to talk about. Like that Caitlin Clark. Like, you see how it just...
That's gonna be a whole video.
That's gonna, we got a whole canon coming for that. You know, predicted that. What else we gonna feed our lovely people?
Cause everything that's relevant, you said you want to touch on, but you just want to, you know, like you always do, put your touch on it with your scriptures and the word, and because everything is happening for a reason. All of this is prophecy, and people need to know that. Yeah,
it's all prophecy. I think one of my brothers, they said that, like, it's coming into fruition. You know, the Bible said it would happen. Stop waving at people. You don't know them. You don't wave. You gotta teach them young. You don't wave at people you don't know, girlie. I know you're just being nice, mommy. Yeah, I know. But yeah, he said it'll come into fruition. He said in those days, people will be partying, getting married, drinking, and having a jolly old time. And then boom, it's gonna happen to us. So we gotta, you know, stay prepared, man. Y'all watch these devils. Y'all watch these devils. Don't let them trick y'all out y'all position.
Long time, good to see you back.
Oh, appreciate that. Appreciate that. Aki. Yeah, I had to come back. It's been a long time. I feel bad too. I'm gonna keep saying it because I enjoy making videos and making content for y'all to watch. You know, whatever information I got, I love to. And y'all gotta excuse my daughters. They just, I had one before I left, and I had another one in between these 2 years. I got 3 children total, and like they just always right there. So we had to get like a bigger townhouse and everything. And, oh God, you know, so it'd be tough. And my wife, she edits the videos and she do all that work. So she gonna get back doing that because she got her own thing going. So we really just be busy, you know. But we never too busy for y'all though. But I just had to, you know, step back and assess everything and let all these foolish people get this this attention that they don't deserve so they can fall off. You know how sometimes you just have to let all the germs and stuff just die out in the sun and then come back and replant? That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just coming back and replanting, man. So I'm glad y'all tapped in and y'all see your boy back. You know, giving y'all some good information. I don't even like saying teaching. I just like saying good information, man. Because these people, they still at it. You know, I'm saying all type of stuff. Look at the ICE. The ISIS, they chasing these Hispanic people around. I'm gonna touch on that. But like
the ICE raids?
Yeah, the ICE raids. Like I told y'all, man. I have no problem with the so-called Mexican people or whatever. I have no problem, but I've always said that they are not Issachar. You know, we're gonna talk about that too. We're gonna break that down too. The Most High said we will be trying to get out of captivity. They giving their arm and leg to stay in captivity. And if this is not the motherland, what are they doing trying to stay here? It's the One West, man. Like, I love some of them brothers. I love all my brothers, but it's the One West. Y'all got to stop teaching this, because now look at these people. Is it messed up what they doing? Yeah, but they did it to us for 400 plus years. You know, they drug us here, right? They're dragging them out. It's a difference, you know? It's a difference. And then to see their own people even trading on them. You see the Mexican, it's called the Mexican Trump supporters or whatever.
Yes.
It's like
Mexicans for Trump. Hispanics for Trump.
Hispanics for Trump. It's like, dude, I told y'all, everybody, like every nation got coons. It's just not black coons, right? We got black coons, Officer Tatum, Candace Owens. Who else a black coon? Charleston White.
Yeah.
Who else? Them twin brothers.
Yes.
I'm coming for all of them. I'm not letting up on them. They coons. But the dude, I seen some Mexican dude just sitting there, head bald, and just talking bad about his people.
Mexican?
Bald Mexican. Talking bad about his people. You know, talking about, I understand that, you know, y'all say that the land was stolen and this is a part of Mexico and all that, but you have to come here correct. And then it's like, how do you do that to your own people?
That's crazy.
How do you do that to your own people? You know, they dragging these people out like it ain't nothing. They used them.
Yep. For everything they were worth.
And then they shipping them back. That's crazy. So yeah, we gonna touch on a lot of that stuff, man. If y'all got anything for the people that's in here, if y'all got anything, just ask me, man. We just out here chilling, making more money on our off days, just chilling, man. We just chilling, you know. So we decided to just get on YouTube. What's that? Twitch, and then TikTok. Hey, you need to get back on that Instagram too.
I forgot Instagram even existed.
Yeah.
You're so right. You're so right.
Yeah.
You're so right.
Yeah, so yeah, no, I definitely do care about our people, man. There's so much going on. Like, I can be here all day. I'm 2 years clipped up. I could be here all day, but I just wanted to touch on the little Puffy thing and the Adam 22. Who else? Oh, and we gonna talk about that fight too. I should have put that in there. The Brownsville Cleveland fight, whatever.
Yeah, but you said you were gonna make a video.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a video. I need to get that out quick though. Like,
You do.
when we defend ourselves, it's a problem. You know, every time it was the boating thing,
Yes.
it was a problem, right?
Yep.
Then slap that brother,
Yep.
and they beat the crap out of them, and then it's a problem. You know, like, yeah, we back though. We back, y'all. Hey, we are back. We gonna be how many videos we gonna put a week?
At least 3.
At least 3.
3 is fair.
Yeah, we coming. We coming. Trust me. Trust me. And I'm gonna do a lot of lives too. So y'all gotta tap in. Whenever y'all see the live, tap in. Tap in for a few seconds. Hit that like button. And then y'all can, you know, dip or stay or whatever. But we gotta push it though. Like, it's gonna be entertaining.
Because you can cover more and get more information out in a live because it's not a set amount of time. You can sit on here 2, 3, 4 hours.
And just
You
do
know,
your
a
thing.
video is harder.
Yeah.
So they can ask questions and,
Yeah.
you know, it can be a good conversation.
Okay. Yeah. You know, it's definitely good to see y'all though and be able to tap in and you know, it's the world is crazy. The world is crazy, man, and we still hanging in there. I didn't want y'all to think like I was in jail or I was, like they got me in an underground, you know, prison penitentiary where they hiding all the
Got you in the bunker?
elects and stuff. Yeah, nah, man. So I had to come back in though.
Or, you know, they'll think you fell away from the faith.
Fell away from the faith. I ain't want y'all to think I got multiple wives and like I was doing some like Solomon stuff. You know,
There's nothing wrong with that.
there's nothing wrong with it, but yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. But I ain't got multiple wives yet. You know, but nah, I'm thugging with my one. But yeah, man, we back chilling though. My wife, she gonna get back on hers. Hey, girl, look, me and you. I know you mine, right? We
We're
here.
supposed to be eye to eye.
We eye to eye. You know. But look, you one of my favorites. But look, you keep screaming in my video, it's gonna go down. She like, I'm not worried about nothing you talking
She's
about.
like, I'm trying to get over there in them big arms, give me some love, give me some hugs, and you
That's my
talking, Dad.
girl. I know. I would let y'all see her, but you talking about they don't like children in video?
In the lives.
In the lives?
Yeah.
Oh, mamas.
I know.
Yeah, she's so beautiful. I love her. Both my daughters. They just beautiful girls and stuff, and we gonna teach them the right way. And get right, mamas. Yeah. You know, that's my girl. But yeah, man, y'all need the Puffy thing. You gotta get him out of jail, man. Like, why nobody started GoFundMe for Puffy?
Some money can't buy him out of jail. He can't buy Puffy out of
That
jail.
man Puffy gonna be broke by the time he get like, come on, man, all these lawyers and you know, it's a sad dichotomy when you see somebody like that take these hits, and it's only because he was spewing black power. Y'all gotta remember, Puffy was spewing black power. He really was. He did remember he had that the buildings that he created. And he was, everybody was showing up and stuff. I don't know if it was some movie stuff or what, but I know he promoted black excellence. Girl, you're gonna poke yourself in the eye. Yeah, he was promoting black excellence, man. Like everybody.
When I had that Revolt, wasn't it called Revolt?
Yeah, probably that. Everybody do bad in life, you know, but they don't get to dictate what's bad. That's what the issue is. They don't get to dictate what's bad. The Most High God dictates what's bad. You know, having him in jail just because some, like I said, baby oil and some freaky stuff or whatever. To people keep saying freak offs. To a lot of people in this world, that's normal.
Yeah, people
That's
live
normal.
Like that.
They live like that.
Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, they
Yeah.
live like that.
Yeah, Jada Pinkett didn't go to jail.
I mean, you know, not to bear false witness or anything, but
Yeah.
they swing and whatnot. They got God
No,
knows what going
they
on
said
over there.
that with the August Alsina.
Yeah.
They said that. You
And
know?
whoever else did that and drug into this mess.
Yeah, Dwayne Wade ain't go to jail. Why
Sure
Wade ain't in
did.
jail? He didn't turn his whole son like that. His whole son like that. That's what I don't get. Why is he not in jail? What's going on, man?
I don't know. How can you put sexuality and changing people's gender and stuff into a conversation with a child? That's
With
some
the
type
thank
of
yous.
abuse.
Right? Ain't that
That's
child abuse?
Children at that early of an age shouldn't even be knowing anything about that.
Yeah. Come on, man. Like, that's crazy. That's one thing I agree with Trump.
Absolutely.
Getting rid of that type of stuff, man. That's
Absolutely.
demonic. You know, because he want to fight a war, but he don't. He got a little common sense.
Yeah, just,
you know,
just about an ounce.
He not gonna make the whole nation. He not gonna make the whole nation turn into something that they not. How could you fight a war like that?
That's a good point, baby.
You get what I'm saying?
That's
so,
a good point.
Stop going to that no jumper. All right, stop going to no jumper. Y'all unite. Whether you blood, Crip, whether you One West, this Hebrew, Kemetic, we have to unite as black people. We have to stop doing the things that we have been doing all these years. You know, killing one another. They keep saying unalive. Depriving one another of life. Going against one another. Because we, at the end of the day, y'all, we are our own worst enemy. A black man is more detrimental to another black man. I hate to say that, but I have to say it. Because we will penalize and punish our own before we penalize or punish the people that put us in the situation that we're in.
That's so true.
And that goes for the black woman too. A black woman that hate another black woman, but not the ones that hate them. We have to do better. We have to do better, and I'm here to change it. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. You know what Pac say? The ghost is alive, return, and all that. Like, that's me. That's me. You know,
and
it's time.
You used to call yourself Ghost.
I used to call myself Ghost 24. You know, yeah, I'm alive. You know, when he said I was in jail, I didn't talk. You know, now that's how I feel. Like now it's on. You know, yeah, we're gonna be making content after content after content. We're gonna do lives too, so y'all tap in, and we're gonna do regular videos, and we just gonna get as much information as we can. Now, YouTube, what happened with this blocking stuff and?
Oh, you're good. You don't use AI or anything.
No, I don't use no
use
AI.
other people's content. So
no, I don't need that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. You know. And thank y'all for the likes, man. Y'all keep hitting that like button. I'm gonna stay on this thing. You know, for what, a couple more minutes. I mean, we got a couple more here. And yeah, yeah, I gotta get my hair braided. I'm over here looking real Hebrew-esque. You feel me?
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, you know.
Nothing wrong with it. Rock it, rep it.
Yeah, for sure. Because that's what Yahweh shine. That's what they did. You know. That's what David and Solomon and all them. You know, they had their things, man. But yeah, I really do enjoy it though. I really do love giving our people that good knowledge that they seek for and that they need, you know.
Absolutely.
But I know this, One West, man, y'all gotta do better. All my One Westians, y'all gotta do better, man, because y'all made a lot of this mess when it comes to the black community. They made a lot of this mess.
Too much strife and confusion.
Too much strife and confusion. Thank you. That's exactly what it is, you know. But I'm here to just to correct it, because they want us to lose faith, y'all. Like, they want us to deal with day-to-day life.
Yep.
You know, I know what they did to us. I know what they did to us. Y'all know what they did to us, you know. But they want to kill the spirit. You can never kill the spirit. Even when I'm gone, somebody else is going to come in just like me.
Yep, and carry the torch.
And carry the torch. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to uplift the youth. Our generation is kind of fried, right? But it's the children that matter. It's the kids coming up that matter, that we have to teach them the proper way. We have to teach them not to trust them. We have to teach them that, because every time we have ever trusted them, something bad has happened. You know, the only way that there's insurance, right? When you look at insurance, they burned our stuff down. You know, the Oklahoma, the Houston, there was something in Carolina, New York.
Yep.
They literally burned our property. They said,
what? I think you're right. I'm sorry. It
No,
was
go
either
ahead.
North or South Carolina. You're right.
yeah, it was one of them Carolina, yeah. They literally burned our stuff down. And then we would burn their stuff down and do stuff to theirs, and they would get compensated for theirs. And the only thing they came up with was a fancy word, insurance. We would insure you that you would get your property back and your money and the damages and all that. But they never paid us for nothing. They never gave us the proper reparations. We need our reparations, you know, and they're destroying the community again. They're destroying. Look at what, like I said, Puffy, right? The Israelites, right? You look at the NBA and all that. They taking these dudes' money. They took the Morris dudes to jail. They're going after Gilbert Arenas, and they just keep messing with us. You don't never see them go to jail. When the last time you seen a white athlete go to jail, or anybody mess with them? Like the dude with the Denver, was it Oklahoma? The white dude that was messing with the underage?
Yes.
I forgot his name.
Yup.
They didn't say nothing.
Ooh,
He went on to play basketball.
Yep. They swept it under the rug.
They swept it under the rug. That Malika Andrews, I think that's her name, she didn't say nothing.
Nope,
you see what happened to her?
Yep.
She didn't contradicted herself out of a career. When we was messing with females, bad. You know, black athletes, we bad. They call out everything we do, bad. As soon as she start finding that, I think it's Brett Favre or whatever, he did that with the school, and he didn't pay that. She didn't say nothing. The Edomite, the white dude with the little girl, she didn't say nothing. And now, you know, she's just disappeared. That's what I wanted to happen. I wanted all these people just to disappear, to get out of my way. Look at Candace Owens.
Yes,
What happened to Candace Owens? She did all that cooning. And now look, them same people that she was taking up for stripped her of her powers.
Yes, sir.
But it's too late because she already have a baby by, you know, her so-called oppressors and stuff. So, yeah, man, it feel good to be back. This is the longest I ever been on there. I'm trying to make a little... Josh Giddey, yeah. Josh, the Gideons.
Oh, okay.
But nah, go ahead.
We don't get to get off without his name.
Yeah, Josh Giddey. Yeah, he was messing with an underage girl and they swept it under the rug. So y'all go look that up and thank you for getting that name. You know, the Caitlin Clark, they trying to sweep that under the rug. And we gonna break all that down because I told y'all a long time ago. Remember the comparisons? I told y'all she's not good, and it's not because she white, all right? Because there's a lot of white athletes that's females that's really good. You know, she's just not one of them. You know, they tried to blow that out. Anytime it's somebody white, they try to blow it out of proportion and try to make them better than us. It'll never happen. It'll never happen, y'all.
That's a fact. And they do get privilege. We know.
They get the privilege. You know? Yeah, we gonna get to it. Yeah, they sure do. I like it. They get that honky privilege. They sure do. They sure do. And I'm gonna break it down because I made a video a long time ago, right? Well, about a year or something ago, 2 years, about 2 years.
Yeah.
Before she got announced, and I said she wasn't gonna be good. And she's poor shooting percentage, right? Lead the league in turnovers. In history, she lead the league in turnovers, right? She is the most volatile player. Nobody could. I cannot wait till I make these videos. We gonna break it down real nice. Y'all gonna love this. Y'all gonna love this stuff, man. Y'all gonna love this. With these lives, do they do that promotional stuff too?
I don't believe so. I have to check it.
A live is just a live?
Yep, it's just a live.
Okay. Yeah, nah, hey, I'm gonna break it down though real nice, you know, and I'm saying this as the comeback video. Y'all have to send these videos, just spread them, right? Just spread them like a wildfire. Like we really coming after people. All the scholars, all the people who think they smart, all the people who think they intellectual, all the people who think they got answers. All Esau dirt would be sawed up. That's what I'm here for. That's what my wife here for. We have to, they've been lying. They have lied to get in this position. They have stole everything, manipulate to get in this position. You know, and now that we want our stuff back, now it's a problem. You know, and then you got so-called black people, oh man, he tripping. He gotta let it go. I don't need no reparations. I don't need nobody to give me money and all this. Like, it's just these people just coons. And there in the Bible, it said it. It said it. These backbiters, coons, these hypocrites, the scribes and hypocrites, right? So we back, man. We back. We gonna flame them. We gonna flame them. You know, the videos is gonna be excellent. You know, because the younger generation, they need it. They need it. I don't want to sound like I'm like Dick Gregory, and I mess with Dick Gregory, but you know, I don't want to repeat the same stuff like in this live, but it has to be in their brain. Like we are coming back as a people. We need to get back what's ours. We cannot wait for the sky to crack open, because I think people got a misunderstanding about that. Yahweh Shai is not going to crack a sky and come out the sky and save us. No, we have to save ourselves. Nobody is going to come and save us. Yahweh Shai is coming to avenge us, but we have to fight back. The Bible says faith without works is dead. Y'all can have faith that Yahweh Shai is coming back and he gonna crack the sky and stuff, but we gotta work towards that. We ain't putting no work. We just taking all the leftovers, man. We taking all the leftovers. When we gonna fight back? When we gonna start a black militia? When we gonna have our own army? When we gonna have our own land? You know, who is that? Is that Bill Gates that owned all that property? He owned what? What was the percentage? I told you. I know it was a minute ago.
Yeah, I forgot the exact percentage, but I know it was high.
Yeah, like he owned. Look it up real quick. I know he owned. I think across 17 states, 270,000 acres or 270,000 acres, something like that. It's the acres, and he owned a good portion of the water supply. How do you own water supply? Go ahead.
Good job. Yep, it's 18 different states, 270,000 acres.
Okay, yeah, so 18 different states.
That's a great job.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm tapped in. 18 different, like, how is that possible, y'all? Come on now. How? And the person I'm looking at and talking to that's black, you don't own nothing. You don't own a hospital, you don't own a grocery store, you don't own land that they can't come take from you. You don't own your house, you don't own your name, your nationality, you don't own your children, you don't even own yourself. You know, we have to get ourselves out of this situation. What you think, Mom?
I completely agree. I know faith without works is dead. I know that like the Most High, you know, He gives us the strength and the knowledge to be able to do everything that He sees fit for us to be able to do.
Yeah.
Like you always say, there's never been a bloodless war. At some point, we're gonna have to fight back for something.
Yep.
Obviously, you know, the Israelites in the Bible, they had to fight.
They was fighting.
We're gonna have to fight.
Thank you.
We're gonna have to fight our way up out of this. We're not gonna get off easy, you know. I know, like the Christians like to think of a rapture and all that. Sorry to tell y'all, there's no such thing.
There's no such thing.
There's no such thing, you know. But
when in history have somebody ever seen somebody get saved?
I don't know. I don't know. But we do. We have to do better. You know, I got my own little channel, but just as women, like, we gotta play our parts in it as well.
Yeah.
And, you know, uplift our men and get our men ready for those battles and those wars and not be a hindrance, you know?
Yep.
Because it's coming. It's coming. Things are coming to fruition, and, you know, you just gotta have your house ready and in order.
Yep. Yep.
The signs are there.
Yeah,
The
no,
signs
it
are
is.
there.
It is, because we are in the last days, though. That's one thing I can say. That I feel it.
Yeah.
We are in the last days.
Yeah.
And, like, the Most High, He ain't playing.
He's not playing. The Most High, let's say we're not in the last days, which I agree
Let's say
with
we
you,
not,
we
yeah.
are. But, like, the Most High, He still ain't playing with you.
Yeah, He's still watching you.
People think that they have their whole lives to get themselves right with the Most
No, you
High.
don't.
No, it don't work that way. The Most High can take your breath from you as you speak.
Yep. You're right. Yep. And we got to get out the gimmick.
Yep.
The one west, the corner,
Yeah.
hey, black brother, you know you black, you the tribe of Judah. Hey, Mexican, you Issachar and all that. That's y'all just like Umar Johnson. It's a gimmick. That's why nobody buying into it. And then they tell y'all to stay away from brothers like me that's telling y'all the literal truth. I'm telling y'all the literal truth. I'm not giving y'all my opinion. I'm giving y'all the literal truth. And they tell y'all to stay away from me and like sisters like you and like the real true Israelites, the real Hebrew Israelites that's teaching the true word. You know, they calling the police. Who called the police? Who called the police on their brother?
That's crazy.
Who called the police? IUIC calling the police.
That's crazy.
They was calling the police. You know, all these groups and stuff breaking up. Who was that? Sakari. All them. I told you about that. All right, look, they split up. Yeah, this is wrestling. That One West stuff is wrestling. Just the movement itself. Like, we really got to come together.
Yeah, because I guess I really just don't understand, like, okay, because they call it the congregation, right?
Yep.
It's like a husband and a wife, like how people say they fall out of love,
yep.
which we don't believe. How do you fall out of love? No, you just never loved them.
Yep.
If you break apart from the congregation and you fall away from the faith, then somewhere in your heart you never had the faith to begin with. You always had doubts to begin with. So that makes me question everything you ever said.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Like you said, it comes across as a gimmick or a game because you were never 10 toes down and solid with what you were preaching.
Exactly. Yep.
See?
And that's why I didn't attack Gorilla. Right? That's why I didn't, because it's not about attacking. Like, everybody should know what happened with Gorilla. Look at how the One West turned on him. Mm-hmm. That was crazy. Mm-hmm. That was crazy. Mm-hmm. And the people that should have was people like me. They was all in my comments with the Mexicans are not Israelites and stuff. They was all in my comments. You can't beat such and such. This I'm supposed to attack them. They made fun of us. They was calling us woolly bullies. This woolly bullies. IUIC. They called us big nose Negroes. Come on, man. They literally attacked us, but I didn't do that. I didn't attack them.
Well, I mean, the most I don't understand how that's an insult. The Most High made us with a big nose. He made us in His image. So how is that an insult? You have to come better than that.
Right.
Big nose Negroes? Like, come on.
Yeah, now. Big nose Negroes. It's like, duh.
Yeah, duh.
You know, duh.
We don't have thin bridges.
Yeah, like, we ain't got that, you know? But yeah, they attacked that brother. They splitting up. Like, because do stuff be still roaming through your Instagram and all that?
Oh, yeah.
They still trying to keep the word?
Of course.
That's good.
Well, no, I don't know. I don't, I don't keep up with like the Gorilla Hebrew and stuff like that.
No, just the One West.
Yeah, One West they do.
Yeah, because we mess with One West. You know, we mess with One West. Like they may not like us, but we mess with One West. But it's at the end of the day, the truth is the truth.
Absolutely, and I love anybody that's trying to find their way to the kingdom and endure and keep the commandments.
Yep.
You know, whether we 100% agree or not.
Yep.
And that's still my brother and my sister, and the goal is to help them to the kingdom, not be a stumbling block and cut them off and cast them down.
Yep. Yep. But you know, it's gonna get ugly though. We gonna make some good content for y'all, man. We just had to tap in one time after 2 years. That's why we tried to make this extensive, this live, and just to get that good feel back, man. Yeah, because these white people are out of control. They're out of control, and they need somebody like me, or somebody like you. They need it because they trying to clear us. They don't want none of this stuff to get out. They trying to hide the truth again. And we not gonna let it happen, man. But I enjoyed talking to y'all, man. Man, it's been a long time. But yeah, we gonna get right. We gonna get right, man. Y'all just make sure y'all support. And yeah, we're gonna end this live. I see y'all in the next video. I hope y'all doing good. Y'all stay good. And yeah, man, this is Alphahebrew and Alphahebrew. And we out of here, man. You got anything else to say?
No, that's it.
All right, you can end that joint.